Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing good today. It is Sunday, June 15th. Currently it is 71 degrees. High today is going to be 80. 100% chance of rain again. And winds at 2 miles per hour. My garden loves the rain, I'll tell you. It's really helping everything grow good. I can't complain, you know. If anything, it's getting more than it needs of water. But like I said, you just can't beat rainwater. You'd have to let like tap water, if you had it in gallons and had the top off of it, to really get it all out of there, all the stuff that's bad for the plants, it'd take probably 48 hours is my guess. At least 24, and then it would probably still not be all the way there, but it'd be okay. But you can't do that with a garden. You'd have to have 10 gallons or more out there to water with, and fill them every day. Or fill them whenever you use them. It would be a pain. So I haven't had to use the tap water much though. My hose out there. So that's why I'm glad, because it also causes stuff to burn easier. Like rain, the rain's going to hit the tomato leaves and everything else. It never causes it to have spots on it or stuff like that. But when you water, always water the roots of everything. I've found that out. I didn't follow it last year, and then my tomatoes died early. And so I just made a promise to myself I would water the roots of everything this year instead of just hurrying, and just spraying it. So it'll do much better that way. Okay. Oh yeah, happy Father's Day. Yeah, I should know that. I'm a father, but I'm glad I wrote it down, because I start thinking about other things and start talking about other things, and I don't remember other things sometimes. So that's why I'm glad I write everything down. Happy Father's Day, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day and you can relax and have a nice meal, and just whatever makes you happy, So I know I'm going to have a great day. We're going to, I've been doing really good on Fetch, the one you get the gift cards for. And, you don't have to get just for restaurants. They got all kinds of categories for all the gift cards. If you need groceries instead of going out to eat, you can get Walmart. I don't know about Kroger. They might even I'm not for sure about that. They might have Kroger, but I know you can get Walmart and a couple other places that you could get groceries at. So that's good. But I was able to get a gift card for Panda Express. I've never been there. I've really, our whole lives pretty much, have been together, but we've hardly ever gone out to eat to any Chinese or anything like that restaurants. We just haven't. We did way back in the day, and we thought it was expensive then, like in the 80s. I can imagine how much it is now. So, but I've heard good things about Panda Express. So I got a $50 card, so we don't have to worry about paying for anything. I mean, surely it's not gonna be over 50. But y'all let me know what your favorite is at Panda Express. I'm getting ideas. I've never been there. None of us have. So this is gonna be a treat for us. It's gonna be a treat for Father's Day. I've been wanting something there for a long time, but we couldn't pay for, didn't have enough money to actually do it. So this way we can. And let me know, like I said in the comments, let me know what your favorite is. I don't like anything real spicy, like I guess they call it Szechuan. I'm not really, I like the taste of it, but I can't eat spicy. My stomach can't handle it. A little bit, not much though. So I like stuff, chicken, and I was wondering if they had like a good, what is it, crispy honey chicken or something like that, and was thinking about so lo mein is basically noodles, right? And Diane Clark here, y'all see her every time in the comments. She's been with me ever since I started. Diane said you can get half noodles and half fried rice. So that would be great to have two different things there. So that was a good tip I'm going to use. And just let me know what you think I might like, or what you like at least, in the comments. Okay. So yeah, Panda Express, I'm excited about that. They got a drive-through, of course, and it's over there right beside Pal's and stuff. Pal's and Freddy's. There's some good ones there. Also, there's a Petro's. I think it's called Petro's Chili, in the cups and stuff. We've only been there like once or twice. But right there, there's like Pal's, and then there's Petro's, and then Freddy's, and then Panda Express, and I think they're building something else over there. So, okay, let's do the jokes. Oh, by the way, there'll be a big Kroger haul today. I actually sat down and had time. Joy was taking a nap, and I'm pretty well caught up. There's always things to do in the yard, but I wanted to look. I knew we were going to Kroger, so I looked at Ibotta and Fetch, mainly. Looked both at those and wrote down possibilities of not just things you just want to buy to get points, things that you actually wanted anyway or would like to have anyway. You know, when I first got Ibotta, I was like, well, you know, I would just look through it and start writing all kinds of stuff down, and it just seemed all of it is a great deal, but it wasn't really stuff that we would have had on our list. So now I'm more inclined to, okay, we need this. I'll look up and see if they've got anything on Colby cheese or whatever, you know, sliced cheese or something, Sargento. So I know we need some of that. Let's see if, okay, it's on sale at Kroger. Let me see if I can get more off on it on Ibotta, or some points from Fetch or something is what I did. So I really had a good list. We didn't get, we probably only had half of what was on the list, because lots of times if it's a new item, Kroger doesn't have it yet. So, but anyway, did real good, you'll see in this haul. Okay, got some good jokes today. I didn't get a joke a day today. They didn't have one, so I got my standby hilarious jokes. A clean desk is a sign of a cluttered desk drawer. Just scoop it all into the drawer. My job is secure. No one else wants it. Okay. My dream woman has a special combination of inner and outer beauty, and is most importantly too naive to know she's way out of my league. I bought a vacuum cleaner 6 months ago, and so far all it's been doing is gathering dust. You know? What can I say? I bought a book titled How to Scam People Online about 3 months ago. It still hasn't arrived. Got scammed. And light travels faster than sound. This is why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. Okay. A good wife always forgives her husband when she's wrong. Okay, that's enough for today. Let me see now. Let me find... Come on, you slow tablet, you. Go to emails. Let's see what we can find for. Okay. There's our dog. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's see. Maybe it's... No, I don't want battle mode. Go to classic mode. Okay. Which of these was not a native Latin American civilization? Olmec, Inca, Bantu, Aztec. I've heard of Aztec and Inca. I've never heard, I think I've heard mentioned somewhere on a documentary or something, Olmec, but I don't remember what it was, you know, where it was. And Bantu I've never heard of. To me, the word Bantu sounds different than the others, so that's what I'm gonna. Was it gonna go to it, or what did it do? Okay, Bantu. That's right. Let's see what that is. The Bantu live in sub-Saharan Africa, spread over a vast area from Central Africa across the African Great Lakes to Southern Africa. Okay, so they're not Latin. Which pre-Columbian empire ruled over a big part of South America? Oh, wow. Pre-Columbian. Inca, Aztec, Mongol, Viking. Pre-Columbian empire over a big part of South America. I don't think Genghis Khan, I mean, he had a lot, but it was a lot of like Asia, more or less, I think. So I want to say pre-Columbian. Okay, it's either, to me, it's either Inca or Aztec. I'm going with Aztec. Come on. No, it's Inca. Those, you know, it's hard to tell which came before what. Okay, it says the Inca Empire, officially known as the Realm of the Four Parts, was the largest empire in pre-Columbian America. At its largest, the empire joined modern-day Peru with what is now western Ecuador, western and southern Bolivia, northwest. Okay, it keeps going on and on. So I got that one wrong, but I learned something. Eric the Red was a famous explorer from which civilization? Greeks, Romans, Egyptians, Vikings. I've heard of this person. I've probably read some about it before. I'm not remembering a whole lot about that right now. But it's Vikings. Yes. Let's see. Eric the Red was a famous Norwegian Viking explorer who, after being banished from Iceland, became one of the first Europeans from the Viking civilization to explore the massive land we now know as Greenland. Which of these was the largest empire in the world? Mongol Empire, British Empire, Ottoman Empire, Russian Empire. Okay, I just spoke some a minute ago about Genghis Khan, and he really, they really just spread like wildfire. And I think that's the answer, Mongol. No, the British. Oh, okay. I just didn't think they had that. Let's see what it says. Okay, I just learning something here, because the Mongol Empire was huge. So I can't imagine. At its greatest extent early in the 20th century, the British Empire comprised nearly a quarter of the planet, and an equal percentage of its population was the largest empire in human history. Wow, you know, they can't keep up with all that, I'm sure now. And they probably lost a bunch of that, you know. I didn't know that. I knew it was big, but I didn't know it could be bigger than the Mongol. Okay, learning stuff. Brainer size. Hannibal was a general of what ancient civilization? Babylon, Rome, Carthage, Greece. Wow. I've heard this name. Boy, I'm iffy on it. I'm down to 2 now. General of what? I'm going to go with Carthage. That's right. I was thinking Greece, but I knew Carthage. I've heard a lot about it, so that's probably where I heard about Hannibal. Hannibal was a Carthaginian general and statesman who commanded the forces of Carthage in their battle against the Roman Republic during the Second Punic War. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest military commanders in history. Wow. Never really hear that much about it, though. You hear a lot about Genghis Khan, like I said, and other stuff, but not as much about that. What ancient civilization first used gunpowder for warfare? Persian, Greek, Chinese, Roman. Okay. We've had stuff about this. It's been a long time. I think it was on like Ask My Tablet or something. Chinese. Yep. They first used gunpowder in warfare in 904. Wow. By which conflict was the Austro-Hungarian Empire brought to an end? By which conflict? World War II, Crimean War, World War I, Spanish Civil War. The Austro-Hungarian Empire. Austro-Hungarian, by which conflict? I'm going to go with the Crimean. No, it's World War I. I was thinking it was further back, like Austria-Hungary, often referred to as the Austro-Hungarian Empire. After the aftermath of the Austro-Prussian War, and was dissolved shortly after its defeat in World War I. Okay. What title was used by kings and leaders of the Egyptian Empire? Pharaoh, Kaiser, Sultan, Pasha. Pasha? I don't know if I've ever heard of Pasha before. I mean, I'm sure it means whatever, but so that's got to be Pharaoh. Yeah, Pharaoh. Okay, which ancient civilization is credited with inventing democracy? The Egyptians, the Mayans, the Greeks, the Aztecs. I think I know this. That would be the Greeks. Yes? The Greeks. Which Roman emperor was responsible for splitting the empire in two? Tiberius, Diocletian, Claudius, Augustus. Splitting the empire in two. I'm not really for sure about this. I'm going to go with Augustus, though. No, it's one I never heard of. Diocletian. In 286 CE, Emperor Diocletian decided to divide Rome into two sections to try and stabilize the empire. For 100 years, Rome experienced even more divisions until the empire was finally divided in 395 CE and became the Western Empire and the Eastern Empire. The decision changed Roman life and government forever. Wow, okay, so learned something there for sure. All right, and I got 6 right today and 4 wrong. I enjoyed these. You know, you learn something even if you get it right and everything. So, you know, couldn't make fun of them, really. I mean, you know, like some of them we do, but I really enjoyed them, and I got some brain exercise in, and I hope you did too. And if you enjoyed it, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great morning and a great day. Check out the big Kroger haul later on, and gonna have a Dollar Tree haul. Hadn't been there in over 2 months. So, but today, check out big Kroger haul. Bye, everyone. Happy Father's Day. God bless.